Welcome back, everybody. We are Beyond Movies. I'm Callum. That is Kyle. Kyle, how are we doing?
The Coca-Cola is too
Right.
much.
Tonight's episode brought to you by diabetes, depression, and masturbation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Anyway, Kyle, Hawkeye, Season 2. Now, this is something that you've not been too hot on the idea of doing, because Hawkeye was in the old Disney Plus era of let's make movies but cut them down into films. But we're getting some interesting details for a possible second season of Hawkeye. And it's a story trope that I love, a style of story that I love if they do it like this. And it's just making me excited. They're describing it as like a Die Hard or Dread, and Kate and Clint get stuck in one place, and the whole show is going to be them fighting the way through to get out. You got me hooked on that already. Now, if they can do this in the Daredevil way we've been seeing now, it's like actually make TV instead of let's make movies and chop them up, then I'm all for this. But this takes me back to a story where it was like, this is what Ben Affleck's Batman was supposed to be. Batman were going to be stuck in Arkham, a bit like Arkham Asylum, the game, and he had to fight his way out through various villains. It's also going to be bringing in Clint's brother, Barney Barton, not the dinosaur, but so that's another interesting element of it. And apparently they're just going to be fighting off waves of assassins. And this is coming to us from Daniel RPK as well, so quite a reliable source if we're going up there with stuff like that. But Kyle, what do you think of, one, we're getting a Hawkeye, well, it's not official yet, but if we are getting a Hawkeye season 2, they're looking at it as like more or less, story, contained story in one spot. They need, Kate and Clint need to fight the way out. Are they going to do it as...
Sorry, it sounded like you said Kate and Clint need to fight the way out. Like, damn, son.
Yep, everyone needs to fight the way out and find that. You maybe lose my train of thought now. Thanks a lot, Mush. But anyway, we're getting a Hawkeye season 2. Would you be okay with us getting a season 2? What did you think of season 1? And do you think have you got a little bit more confidence now in Marvel Television, knowing that they are making television instead of chopped up movies? And do you like the idea of this story?
Well, I've always liked the idea of it. It's just Marvel have not had a great track record when it comes to actually producing and making these things and it being good. Like I've always said I enjoy the Disney Plus stuff and their shows and certain aspects of it, but I've always sort of at the same time like there's so much room for improvement, and it's annoying that it's taken us so long. Thankfully they started really changing up the things and fixing things in terms of like the style and things like that for Daredevil, because that's like your most important one. If they fucked that up, then there would be some serious issues, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that this is sort of, if it was to happen, I'm more confident and I'm more happy for it to happen rather than how it was before. If this was announced or it was being spoken about, say, before Daredevil, before all the stuff came out where they sort of said, oh, we're gonna basically redo Daredevil, we're gonna get a showrunner to help push this thing into a better direction. I think I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, I've always enjoyed Clint, and I think Hawkeye is such a cool character. Kate Bishop as well. They were a fun duo. I did enjoy the Hawkeye series. I did think it was fun, but it was just hindered by that Disney Plus show format.
Definitely, I agree with you on that. Look, Kate Bishop is one of my favorite characters that they've added, post Endgame, and we just haven't seen enough of her, and I really want to see more. And I love
a lot of the. Sorry, I just put in here, but a lot of the characters they've added, Callum, are really good. It's just the medium of which they've shown up in is not been great.
Anyways, I completely get you. It's like, look, we need more Kate Bishop, and the fact that it's not, oh, you're the new Hawkeye. It's, oh, I'm Hawkeye, and you're Hawkeye. Who gives a fuck? We're both Hawkeye. I like that aspect of it. I love all the stuff that Clint were dealing with in the first season, and the fact that they're probably going to make this a bit more personal now and bringing in his brother. That sounds great to me as well. Now, look, Daredevil Born Again, that's great. I feel like Ironheart, when that comes out, that's still going to have that old Disney Plus feel to it, because that was shot 3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. So I'm not going to hold that to like the same standards that say I'd hold like a Wonder Man to, which is going to have 9 episodes and be under this new format, which comes out later this year. So, yeah. Hawkeye season 2. The first was okay. Fun Christmas story. This one's going to be set at Christmas as well, by the way. So, if they've got a script for this and they can get cameras rolling on this, like, now, it could be out this Christmas if it's a small enough contained story.